the lighting. Just getting my chat open over here. Am I live? Now I'm live. Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm sorry for the shit quality. I am live right now from my old iPhone 8. So I see how washed out I am. I don't know if I can change that. Let me see if I can change that. We'll see. Nope. It's not working. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know I could make it black and white. Look at that. Okay. That's maybe tiny better. No, it's not. I'm sorry. Okay. Oops. That's not what we want. There we go. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I can't make this any better quality. It's my old iPhone. It is brighter. I can't get it to be any less bright. This is the good phone. This is my iPhone 12 Pro. But it won't let me go live anymore. Something with the YouTube app. I have fucking uninstalled it and then reinstalled. I've done the whole phone shut off shit. I've done everything. It won't let me go public. I don't get it. It's very frustrating because I can't stand looking at myself. I look yellow. I'm not yellow, just so y'all know, okay? And the sunlight's coming in. I'm sorry. So shit quality, but I can still answer questions. I don't know if I hold my hand up like that. Is that better? Okay, I'm gonna try not to. I'm not gonna pay attention to it anymore. I'm just gonna get over to the chat. So you'll notice though I titled it short because it is short because my son took my dog. They went on a little road trip. So when she comes back, she's gonna be a terror. And you know the deal. So I won't be able to stay alive. Anywho. Yeah, Allie, I'm definitely glowing. With a big white light on me. Okay. All right. Let me get to this chat. It's probably a bug with YouTube itself on that version, maybe. I'm thinking the same thing, Kay Tyler. I am, because I checked the updates. And like the iPhone 8, because it's my old phone, I do not use it. I had it turned off. I have not allowed it to use, what do you call it? I have not allowed it to update. Where this one is obviously always up to date because it's the phone I use consistently. Have a feeling that's probably what it is. And I don't know how to go backwards on an update. I'm not tech savvy. So, but yeah, I have a feeling it is that. There is nothing wrong with being yellow. I just don't want to be highlighter yellow. And that's what I feel like I am right now. Highlighter yellow. Did you go to your phone store? The people there agree to help. Oh, I didn't even think about that, Ash. No. Apple is my phone store. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to sit like this. The Apple store is kind of like an hour away from me. So it is something I'm gonna have to do. Because I can't survive going live on this thing. It's so damn distracting. I'm literally sitting here with my hand up so that you can see me. I look so stupid. Have you tried throwing it across the room? Bad Kitty is a channel member. I think you know me very well. You know throwing it happened at some point. Just saying. You know that happened at some point. Okay. What does it mean? Wait, what does it mean? It seemed like everybody around you was getting everything you wanted in your manifestation. I will tell you, I know that's frustrating, but guess what that is? That is birds before land. I know everyone thinks birds before land is like, for example, if you're manifesting a specific person and then another person, well, we'll use me as the example. Say I'm manifesting my SP and another guy shows up and is doing all the things that I'm affirming for. Everyone kind of thinks that's the only thing that's birds before land. No, it's not. When everyone around you is starting to get the things that you're affirming for, that is still birds before land. That means keep going, darling. Your thing's coming. Your desire is coming. Do not give up. Don't give up. So it's a good thing. Birds before land can be frustrating because it's just not our manifestation, right? It's not the final thing. But it's the path of least resistance. Think of it that way. Path of least resistance, yours is still coming. If I contacted SP but ended up saying, If I contacted SP but ended up saying things that was mean, that won't matter with manifesting. No. I can't even talk. No, don't worry about it. We can never ruin our manifestations. We cannot. They are always coming to us. Don't waste your time beating yourself up. If you said something you shouldn't have, I've been there, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Don't waste your time on it. Manifestation's still coming. Don't waste your time with that. Let's see. Oh God, I'm so excited. All my peeps are here. I'm just loving it. Okay. That's right. Nothing wrong with glowing. Thanks, Ash. Gigi Fox, MH. Damn. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Jackie Niles. Jackie Niles just joined my channel membership. You're going to love the group of peeps we have. I'm so glad, Jackie. Hey, Kim. Can I revise past without visualization? If so, then how? I'm going to keep it real with you. I was never much of a visualizer, and I have used revision. Is it a tool I use all the time? No, and revision is a tool or a technique, however you want to word it. I like tool. I hate that word technique because I don't like techniques, but in reality, a lot of us are using them every single day, right? The tools of manifestation. But yes, you can revise without visualization. I'm more of a scripter, and that is how I do pretty much everything. Visualizing is something I've just added to my day-to-day routine, so I'm very new at it, and I'm still working on it, so I can't give a lot of advice about visualizing, but yeah, absolutely, yes, you can. Script it, affirm it, whatnot. It'll still work. And basically, think of revision is very similar to affirming, right? Because don't think of it as this like special extra thing we have to do. Think of it as affirming. You affirm that you're, bringing in $1,000 a day. You're revising that you've always brought in $1,000 a day. So that $50 paycheck you received was $1,000. So you intend for that, but you speak as if it already happened. That's why I like to affirm from the point of already having, right? What's that? Past tense. It's basically the same exact thing. I realized every significant relationship I've been in, I've manifested a 3P and they've had a baby. I'm about to jump off the manifestation wagon and give up. No, you're not. No, you're not. Mocha Java Latte with a freaking username like that. You're not going anywhere. I won't let it. I won't let you go. You're not giving up. Let me finish. Is it delayed 3D or am I being resistant? So, all right, I'll tell you straight off the jump. If you are experiencing that in every relationship, you do have an inner belief that needs to be addressed, right? An inner belief that you're not chosen, you're expecting bad things in your relationships, which, listen, one bad experience can give us that inner belief, right? Because especially if it's painful and hurtful. What it doesn't mean is you're stuck like that for the rest of your life. Not every damn relationship is going to be like that for you if you address it now. Self-concept affirmations, sleeping with affirmations, that can address that. We got to change your mindset about love, about relationships. Don't you give up. Don't you give up, okay? All of your relationships are wonderful, fulfilling. Everyone is loyal and faithful to you. That kind of, that's where I want your mind to go. It's a fear. It's a fear manifesting. And it's a fear that has obviously cut you deep, as it would anybody. And that's why it's like implemented in your body to an inner belief. But it is fixable, okay? No giving up. Let me grab this. Thank you, GT. Can you help me with hot and cold behavior? Abso-fucking-lutely I can, GT. I will tell you 99.9999999% of the time, hot and cold behavior is nothing more but the reflection of your thoughts. Meaning, if we'll use specific person, we'll use mine. If in 1 minute I'm affirming, trusting, believing, thinking that my SP is head over heels in love with me, and then I react to the 3D because they showed up not doing what I damn well please, and they're not being nice, right? My thoughts go down the toilet. I start assuming, well, he don't love me. That's, you don't treat people like that when you love them. How could, I don't think he loves me. Law of assumption doesn't work. How does this work? My mind went in the toilet. Hot and cold behavior. It's the reflection, nothing more. So if you have any inner beliefs that are unchecked, meaning any thoughts on relationships that aren't good, meaning we're expecting people to mistreat us, we're expecting the people we're in love with to not act right or to eventually mistreat us, disappoint us, that's where our mind's going to go, which is going to cause hot and cold behavior. It's all on where you're focusing and what state you're in. Are you in the state of being in a loving, fulfilling relationship? Or are we allowing the 3D to continually put yourself back into the position of having a shit relationship where we expect their shit behavior? It is fixable. Don't panic yourself in thinking that it's not. Just consistently focus and see your person as being the version you desire. Keep your focus there. They will conform. Period. I hope that helped. Let's see. Chloe E., what's your thoughts on subliminals? Let me just get specific here. Sometimes people misunderstand subliminals as sleeping with night affirmations playing. So night affirmations that you can hear, I totally give the thumbs up to and I use myself. If you're talking about really subliminals, meaning you cannot hear the affirmations, that's just not my cup of tea. I don't want anything playing that I cannot hear the affirmations. I'm very judgy about what goes into my subconscious at night while I'm sleeping or at any time, right? So they're not for me. I don't have anything to do with them. I do know that a few people within this group have used, and I don't know the names, but I know Sammy Ingram's group, some coaches in her group have some subliminals that give you them ahead of time. I've heard people have had success for them. I can't speak for them. I don't use them, but I know other people have enjoyed them. You could look into those. But other than that, subliminals are not my thing. Hello, can you make a video on lottery manifestation, please? Of course I can, Angela. Just leave it to YouTube to mess that up at least. Yeah, exactly, Kay Tyler. Let's see. Oh, whew, whew. I'm getting behind here. Hold on, I'm trying to catch up. All right. Hi, Kim. My block for losing weight is that I fear it means that I am sick, like with cancer. I know it's crazy. It makes me afraid to lose weight. I understand. All right. So the good thing is you're fully aware of what your block is, right? You're fully aware of it. So you need to start affirming or believing, getting your thoughts centered on losing weight has nothing to do with cancer. And you need to get like cocky with your ass. Losing weight has nothing to do with cancer. Losing weight is easy for me. Losing weight is the easiest thing for me to manifest. It is so easy for me to lose weight because I control my body. I control my cells. I am the operant power of my reality. Losing weight is not solely connected to cancer. Hell no. Cancer can go there. That's where your mindset's got to be. Got to get that fear out. So no, losing weight is easy. Losing weight means just losing weight, period. Every time that fear pops up, every time that thought comes up, redirect it. Every time. It'll eventually go away. It will. Any ideas how to manifest true friends in active social life? I would affirm that I have the most amazing friends. I am so busy with stuff to do with my friends. We always do fun things, fun activities, and then list the activities you like. I have amazing, true, trustworthy, loyal friends. And they'll start popping up in your life. They will. They will start popping up in your life. Hey, Kim, speaking of revision, can we see results that are already in the past? I often read in success stories that the thing they wanted to happen in the past happens in the present instead. Can we see results that are already in the past? I am not going to lie. I do not understand that question. Maybe you could rephrase it for me. I'm misunderstanding you. Feeling stuck, hung up on time, I think. Makes me think it's not going to happen. Totally understand that. Have been following your suggestions, even though I believe this works, just maybe I am not able to figure it out with SP. I have found that when people are stuck on time frames, meaning our mind goes to, this should have happened by now. I know what I'm doing. This should have happened. Why has my manifestation not shown up, right? I have found in those moments, we need to shift our states. Shifting our states is like something that came up in a conversation with my girl, Maria, from Manifestation Alchemy on TikTok last night. And it was like a boom, mic drop moment. It's shifting the state. Get into the state of having your manifestation, meaning you are already there. It's already done. You know your specific person, you know, whatever anybody's trying to manifest, will use specific person, is yours already. You're already in the mindset of being in a loving marriage, loving relationship, whatever it is your desire, you know, whatever it is, already believing you're there. And your mindset is there. So we wouldn't even think about time. We wouldn't care because we already have it. We don't have to worry about not hearing from them, being in no contact, third parties, right? That would not even be a thing on our mind because we would have our shit. So shift to the state of having and choosing to stay there. So when our mind starts to worry, we got to shift our aspects. I cannot talk today. I'm like, because I'm trying to answer all the questions till my kid comes back. So I got that pressure on me. No, it's shifting our awareness back to the having, living our life as if we have. I don't mean making room in your closet, sleeping next to a pillow and saying that's your, I don't mean all that. I mean, it's just getting from that mindset and asking yourself, would I be thinking this if I had my desire? No, I would not. I would not even worry about time because I have it already. I know it's done. See what I'm saying? So try to get your mindset back onto that, if that makes sense. Hello, Picasso Soup. Picasso Soup, you and I still need to connect. Kim, I keep affirming and get nothing. I don't know what to do anymore. First of all, I'll tell you right now is to stop saying things like that. Right off the top. We are not going to say that we, you know, are affirming and not getting anything. And listen, affirmations are fucking amazing. They are. But if we're affirming and still allowing our mind to stay into the lack state, staying in the place of not having, not believing that this could happen. And I don't mean like the direct belief in the affirmation. I never believe my affirmations when I first start trying to manifest something, right? I don't. Let's just keep it real. But if we're allowing ourselves to sit in the state, sitting in the mindset that this isn't working, this should have worked by now, what the hell is going on? I don't believe in the law of assumption. All those type of things. That's what's going to keep manifesting for us. And the more we think, I'm doing all this and nothing is working, subconscious has no choice but to provide that for us. More of it not working. So try to get your mindset that I know this is working. The law of assumption is working at all times. The law of assumption is always working. I just lost a fucking earring right in the middle of that. The law of assumption is always working, even when we cannot see it. We are not inside the minds of our people or the things that we're trying to manifest. We are not always there. And remember, people, places, and things have to be moved around to bring us our manifestation, no matter what they are. So stuff's always working. Always. No more saying that. Whew. I was manifesting a specific job at a specific company. I was told you cannot do that. You were just supposed to manifest the qualities of the job that I want. How do you feel about this? I think that's a bold-faced motherfucking lie. Whoever told you that? To that. We can manifest anything we desire. And if anyone tells you differently, I would quickly click the hell out of that video and move on. And hopefully that was not a paid service. I hope that wasn't a paid coaching session, because then you should demand your goddamn money back because you've been ripped off. That is it. That is a lie, a bold-faced lie. You can manifest anything you desire. I'm telling you right now, I've done it. You name the category, I've probably done it. We can be, do, and have anything we want. You believe that? So, yes, you can. And another thing, we don't give up when a half-ass shit shows up. Meaning, you've been affirming for a specific person to do A, B, and C for you, but they only show up giving you B and C. We keep our eye focused until A, B, and C shows up. Period. It doesn't mean we give up because, well, I got most of it, so fuck it. Unless that's how you want to do it. Unless that's what you're comfy with. But other than that, we want A, B, and C. We stay steadfast on that belief. Period. Period. Hold on. I can hear my son pulling in. I'm going to tell him don't bring poop in just yet, please. So I don't have to get off here. So give me a minute. I got to text my boy. I'll call him so he answers right away or he knows he'll be dead meat. Calling my child. I know, but poop will be terrible, Allie. Can you please keep her away from my room, please, so I can finish my live stream? All right, thank you. All right, love you. Bye. All good in the hood. I'm staying on. Okay. Okay, I left bitching. All right. I left ranting. All right. This past week, I've heard from past people in my life, including an ex's mom. And then I received birthday flowers from the SP. Damn, Dory, keep doing what you're doing. Mocha Java Latte, please do. Reach out to me, please do. We'll figure this shit out, but no giving up. What are some affirmations I could use for people-pleasing tendencies? Also, how would you change the dynamics of a relationship? Changing a dynamic of a relationship is what I would say is twofold. We need to figure out what is going on that you have people-pleasing tendencies. So, it's kind of a hard thing to answer through here. I would need a little more one-on-one with you, but we'll kind of do it generalized since I don't know all the details of your situation. I would probably start with affirming that everyone always accepts me as I am. Everyone loves me as me. They love all parts of me. I do not have to please anybody to make them like me. They love me no matter what. I would go for there. But I want to find out why we have the people-pleasing tendencies. Okay? We got to address it. You are loved regardless. You are worthy and deserving of love. We do not have to become a special version of ourselves to receive love. No, we are perfect and whole and loving and everything wonderful right now. You have to believe in yourself. So start affirming for that, okay? But as far as changing the dynamics of a relationship, I would need more details. But yes, it can be done. Both can be done. Always remember that you rock him. Oh, thank you. I just have a quick question when it comes to the SP that I am in love with. We've been talking, then for some reason she disappears for weeks. I don't understand that. Okay. Joshua, it sounds to me, if your specific person is disappearing, which is obviously something I would not like either, that to me says something about an inner belief about yourself, meaning how people are going to show up for you, how you're going to be treated in relationships, whether you're worthy of the relationship you desire, whether you're worthy of love, whether you're worthy of special, you know, just actually not even special treatment, just common fucking respectful treatment. There's something in there we would need to address. I would start, listen, if you're not already sleeping with affirmations, you could record your own. I would hit it up with big time self-concept. If you don't feel like recording your own, Dylan James has the Limitless Manifesto or Limitless Love. Both of those are really, he's got other ones, but those are the two that I would look into if I were you. We do not have to accept behavior from our specific people that we do not like. We do not have to. We don't necessarily have to take action in the 3D to stop these behaviors. All the work is up in here. But you don't have to like the fact that she disappears for a few weeks. We can change that. But the more your self-concept is up to par, the less that shit's going to keep happening. For reals. Think of it like this. The way we feel about ourselves, right? Our concept of self is how others are going to show up and treat us, on top of the assumptions we have of that person already. I hope that makes sense, but that's how this works. So let's get that self-concept up to par, and you'll see some direct changes regardless. Okay? He answered this. Say it, Sammy. Thank you. Hi, Kimmy. My SV's birthday is 3 weeks away, and I would like to take him on a fun birthday trip. We are kind of in no contact. I know this stuff works, and I would like seeing this manifestation through. Tips. I would start right now. You know, if you're affirming, scripting, visualizing, whatever your choice is, avenue of choice, or all three if you'd like. I would start getting on that hardcore, I am someone who likes to affirm in past tense. So I would be focusing, affirming, visualizing, scripting, whatever, from the standpoint that it already happened. So whether it be, you know, my SP and I had a, you know, wonderful time on his birthday. We did A, B, and C. His birthday was absolutely magical. We had a wonderful night. He's so in love with me. Blah, blah, blah. That's where I would go with that. And stay true to it. When our mind starts giving us doubts and we start going in the wrong direction, you got to bring it back. Okay? Did that make sense? I hope. How important do you think neutrality is? Can you be more specific? Hold on, I'm catching up. Hold on. Is it normal for me to feel like I don't need to affirm for my desires anymore? It's been days where I feel like I don't have to worry about a thing. Yes, that's completely normal. That's a wonderful state to be in. Wonderful state. When we are in that position of trusting and knowing that it's done, that no matter what, our manifestation is showing up. We have nothing to worry about. There's nothing more to do to receive our manifestation. I believe Neville refers to that as the Sabbath. It's a wonderful, perfect state to be in, and it usually means it's right around the corner. So yes, it's a good place to be. Very normal. Okay, wait, my SP and I text all day, and he drunk calls me all the time, but he hasn't asked to see me or invited me out. Affirmations, please help him. I would, well, first of all, you have movement, you have contact. That's wonderful, right? So we're in the right direction. I would affirm that we spend so much time together. He loves spending time with me. He spends all his free time with me. That's where I would go with that. Hey, Kim, things have been going okay with my SP, and suddenly he's not showing up in the way I want. Out of nowhere, nothing changed in my manifesting routine. Always remember that the 3D is, I don't care what anybody says, is on a little bit of lag. 3D's got to catch up with us, right? And I haven't worked on you one-on-one, so I don't know where your inner beliefs are. You might have something in there regarding relationships where we expect our SP to eventually disappoint us. We expect the worst. I'm not saying that's yours. I'm just saying sometimes that happens. And it can manifest in any possible way. But if you were to sit with your thoughts for 24 hours and you really thought about, you know, where your mind is going when it comes to your specific person, and you kept honest track of it, you don't have to tell me about it. I'm just saying, keep honest track of it. Judge where your mind is going all the time. And a lot of times that's where we will catch that we've allowed ourselves to go negative a lot more than positive, which can then cause hot and cold shit behavior. But the most important thing to know is it doesn't mean that they can't go back to being the hot and juicy person they were. You have total control of that. So you can do it. Get our focus in the right place. It's absolutely doable. I've done it. So I know you can do it. Aaron, I fucking love you. You said name the category. You manifested a magical unicorn made out of bacon too? Maybe. Olivia, I know. I know we miss poop. But it's like this. I'm not going to manifest best behavior out of her because I love that she's a little badass. That's what makes her cute. But it also means that she's a badass when I'm live streaming. She's the worst behaved. I know I got to stop saying it, but she is the worst behaved when I am live streaming. She knows when I'm live streaming. If I start going on my phone, she is having none of that. I'm just saying. So no. For me to put my full attention on you guys, poop's not invited. I'm kind of just chill about all this manifesting SP stuff. Yeah, I still want to, but I'm just kind of like, meh. That's not a bad place to be. It's usually when we are in that like detachment type mode. It's not giving up. I don't mean it like that. It doesn't mean you can't think about it. It's just the detachment from the worrying and fearing of it showing up. Kind of once we're in that place, it's kind of when things start really happening. So that's not a bad thing. Hi, Belle. I hope you're having a wonderful day too. I love that you're here. I just love you, girl. Hello, mega money millionaire. We're going to get our desires. I'm spiraling too, but let's try anything to get out of that mindset. Hell yes, Nicole, you can. You can do it. You can do it. Have your emotional moment, but that's it. We get right back up to work. Good work, fun work, not a part-time job work. Just the knowing we're getting our stuff and there's nothing to worry about. We don't care what's happening in the 3D. Our manifestations are coming regardless. We're unstoppable bitches. Badasses, boys. Let's see, I'm thinking of booking a video session with Kim. I'm so close to giving up. You're not giving up, TC. I'm not allowing it. Feel like the pain is a lot. Still affirming, but feeling defeated. I know where you are. I know where you're at. I have been there. You're not giving up. You're not giving up. I won't allow it. Fucking email me, okay? Brittany, you didn't get the notification. What the F? It was last minute, though. It was unplanned, you know. I did a premiere on my video today, and there was a bunch of questions, and I wasn't able to answer them all before the end of the video. So I said, you know what? I'll come live later. Let's see. Hold on, let me fix this. Okay. Oh, I'm trying to get everybody. Let's see. Well, I just lost most of them. What the fuck? I don't know who asked it. Right before I refreshed the chats, I saw someone in there. I'm sorry I didn't get your username, but it was someone who asked about curing their father or a family member from cancer. Sorry, didn't see your username. I just saw it quickly and then my screen refreshed. Absolutely, you can do that. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you don't know already, there is a man called Dr. Joe Dispenza. I know he's got YouTube videos. Dr. Joe Dispenza. There's TikToks of him. There's YouTubes of him. You can Google him. Check him out. And that'll put your faith in that it's totally possible to do that. Okay? Totally fucking possible. We can change the states of others. Absolutely we can. So check out Dr. Joe Dispenza. I implore you to do that. You will be encouraged and your faith will build up. Go there. I know there is videos all over the place about him. With his interviews, with his examples, people that he knows that have been totally wiped clean of cancer and a plethora of other diseases. So please check that out. My Canadian guy really hasn't said anything to me since Friday. He got diagnosed with COVID, so I've been affirming that he reaches out and he's healed. And he will, Brittany. And he will. Don't second guess that for a second. I know You know what you're doing. So don't you dare second guess it. You will absolutely hear from the person. He is on the mend. Absolutely. You know you can change his state. Okay? So he'll be in contact. He ain't going anywhere. Victoria, I feel a bit exhausted and overwhelmed. I really want this for me more than anything, but I feel at times I hit a wall. I understand that feeling completely. Please stop telling yourself that you're hitting a wall, because you are not. There is always movement in the 3D, no matter what you're manifesting, no matter what it is. People, places, and things are being moved to bring it to you. You hold on to that. There's always movement, even when we cannot see it. Period. But I know it can be frustrating. In those moments, that's where I like to redirect my damn focus. Okay? Redirecting my focus to either affirming, talking myself down, thinking of past manifestations that cannot just be fluffed off to coincidence. That's where I go. But don't give up. Do you think going on an affirmation rampage is necessary? Could I do it in my head? I feel so silly saying things out loud. First of all, you never have to say anything out loud if you do not want to. No, you do not have to affirmation rampage if you don't want to. It's not necessary. Absolutely, you can manifest without doing one. Is there something powerful to one? Yes. Yes. I know I've experienced it. You know, I'm not Jesus. I don't have all the damn answers as to why it is. I think it's got something to do with the emotion behind it. I don't know for sure. I always experience something, some form of movement, if not the manifestation itself, after a rampage. But not a forced rampage. You can't force an emotion. It comes naturally, and it'll naturally come out. And sometimes you're just starting to affirm, and then it turns into one. See what I'm saying? But no, it's not necessary to manifest with one. Absolutely not. And you never have to say anything out loud. Ever, if you don't want to. How long does it take to manifest something? Absolutely no one in this planet can answer that question. We are all individuals. Everyone's on their own journey. Everyone's experiencing their own things. We cannot be inside each other's minds. But if anyone attempts to tell you how soon something should show up, is lying to your face. So no one can tell you how soon. Everyone is different. That's why I say we should never compare ourselves to somebody else. Ever. When it comes to manifesting. Well, ever actually, though. I think being neutral and indifferent towards the 3D circumstances is good. Solar subs? Fuck yes. Yes. It's more than good. It's fantastically wonderful and beautiful, amazing, awesome. The less we are triggered by the 3D, the better. That's not to say getting triggered, having an emotional moment is going to destroy your manifestation. No. But the more we're like, I don't care. I don't care what you say, or you say. I'm still getting my shit. I don't care what happened today. I do not care. I'm getting my manifestation. When we're in that mode, movement, movement, movement. Movement's always happening, but we tend to get a little rush of something when we don't care. Okay? So yes, you are right. How did you start to see your SP more? How did you not react when he couldn't? My SP tells me so many good things and that he is trying his best and I'm affirming my ass off, so maybe 3D has to catch up. 3D absolutely has to catch up. Him telling you that he's trying his best is part of your 3D movement. Right? I initially, when I'm talking way back, I would affirm. I wanted a schedule. I wanted to know. I would start affirming that. Would I get fucking frustrated when it wouldn't happen? Oh my God, yes. Yes, I would get frustrated. Don't beat yourself up. I would go right to scripting because that's what would quell my anxiety. It's what still quells my anxiety. I'm a human. I still have my moments where I'm like, where the fuck's my manifestation? I still have those moments. All coaches really still have those moments if they're telling the truth. Just saying. But That's what I would do. I would go to scripting. I would kind of talk my mind down. Like, what are you getting upset about, bitch? What are you getting upset about? You know you're going to get your shit. You know this is going to work out. You're wasting your time. I literally talk to myself like that. You're just wasting your time. Get back and focus on what you want. Do you want to complain about more time not together so you can keep recreating more time not together? Or do you want to see each other more? I want to see each other more. Well, then get your mind on that. Literally, that's how I talk to myself. And that's how I used to talk to myself. And I still have to sometimes talk to myself like that. So that's what I would do. Shift my focus. It'll happen. It'll work. And I wasn't perfect. I wasn't perfect. I'm not perfect now. I still react sometimes. The difference probably between me and you is maybe I can pull myself back up a little quicker for no other reason than experience and time doing this. That's all. So it'll happen. It'll happen. Kim, how to not focus on the time? Like, well, we talked 2 weeks ago, but he's like, I need my corner. Let's be quite even as friends. He's not even suggesting friends with benefits. He's just not ready to at the moment. I know ignoring the 3D is hard. Oh my God, do I know that? Oh my God. But the more we react, the more we focus on all the things we do not want, we are essentially, without even speaking it, we're reaffirming. We're reaffirming that thing that we don't want. So how I would redirect myself is thinking of things that I've already manifested, telling myself there is no choice. I'm always getting what I want. Nothing can stop me, and I'm an unstoppable bitch. That man is going to show up the way I want, period. He's head over heels in love with me. That's it. He's loyal and faithful to me. That's it. And he spends all his free time with me and only me, period. And I would just keep redirecting. And sometimes the redirecting was me scripting, though. Scripting it. Because I like scripting. You don't need to script. Get your mind into the state of being in that lovey-dovey, perfect, fulfilling relationship. Think from the perspective of how would I think and feel if we were together right now? Where would my mind go? It wouldn't go stressing out, even trying to offer friends with benefits. Oh, fuck no. We would be confident, like, oh, I know that man loves me. Got nothing to worry. He ain't going anywhere. He loves me. Right? Try to go there. Keep your focus there. It's done. You've got this. That's where we should be. That's how you try to ignore time. It'll work. The more you redirect, the better it's going to work. Okay? Oh my God, I'm falling so far behind. Hello, Hitman Thornton. Kim, I have a guy messaging me all day long saying everything I envision my SP saying. I fucking love it. Joshua is on his way to me, girl. Fuck yes. Ash. Fuck yes. Yes. Hello. Yes. Girl. I know you got this. This is not even a second thought. You know you're getting this shit. You know you are. Easy. Easy. Hello. Firstly, I really appreciate your confidence towards manifesting. Well, thank you. I affirmed and such and intend school to be canceled tomorrow. Do you have any suggestions? Honestly, it's just persisting and getting yourself into that. I know it's going to happen. I know everything's fine. I know there will be no school tomorrow. I know there won't. No school tomorrow. No worries. Or, because I like to manifest from the state of it already happening, why can I ever just say past tense? I always got to give extra because I talk too much. Fucking past tense. As if it already happened. That's how I like to affirm. So it was so awesome to not have to go to school yesterday. It was awesome. and just stay there. And when your mind starts worrying and doubting that it's going to happen, or if you start worrying like this is a last minute affirmation, it probably won't work, whatever dumb thoughts that we torture ourselves with, bring it back. Oh, hell no. I always get what I want. Period. Keep redirecting. Ever since I focus on myself, SP is everywhere around me. LOL. And I feel like a bad bitch. That's because you are. Love it. I hear affirm, affirm, affirm. And at the same to let go. And at the same to let go. At the same time, you mean? Right? Just saying. How do I do both at the same time? Excellent question. Whoever told you to let go of what you're trying to manifest is a dumbass. Yes, I said it. They're a dumbass. You don't have to ever let go of what you're trying to manifest. Period. Ever, ever, triple, ever. You also don't need to affirm, 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 affirm. Yes. Say some affirmations. Yes. The idea is to keep your mind on the having of your manifestation as if it was already here. As Neville would say, living from the land of the wish fulfilled. I don't know if he said living from the land. I like to add that. But still, okay? That's where we want our mind to go. From having the wish fulfilled, the desire here. Period. The only thing anyone should ever tell you to let go of is worry, doubt, fears, wasteful bullshit. It's all wasteful bullshit. Our minds should always be on the having. Period. Having the desire. We already have it. It's done. It's created. It's on our way. Period. Okay? Kim, I need one-on-one with you. I just can't seem to get this in my own. I know I can't get past the belief he's lying, cheating, immature, bastard. Aaron, email me right now. What is your schedule this week? Let's see. Hi, Kim. I manifested my SP back after 3 years no contact, but feel like I'm pushing him away because of issues with past relationships, not him directly. Okay. He's showing up hot and cold. How do I stop this? Okay. First of all, you're already on top of your game by being fully aware that you are bringing up past hurts into the relationship. So good on you for already knowing that. Okay. More than likely, you have inner beliefs now. I don't know what your past relationships were like, so I'm going to use nothing but examples on my end since I'm not in your head. Okay. Say you were cheated on before. That's something you have carried with you, and you've now created an inner belief that you believe that every person that you're with now is going to cheat on you or is in some fashion going to disappoint you, hurt you in the relationship. So you've created an inner belief. Anything super emotional experience, if unaddressed, does become an inner belief. It just does. But it doesn't mean it's there for permanent, for life. It's always fixable. So you would start by working on self-concept. Either recording affirmations of your own, using other channels' affirmations. I usually always suggest Dylan James. I know Love the Life You Live is another one that's got some really good ones. In your scenario, it could be past trauma. He's got a past trauma one. I'm talking about Dylan. Limitless Manifester and Limitless Love. I would start sleeping and having those played because you want to work on your self-concept. We want to address whatever is in there that you've been hurt by. And the reason why I say Limitless Love from Dylan is because it also addresses relationships as well as your self-concept. And I would start affirming. how you expect people to show up for you. So everyone, or all my love relationships, all my partners, however you want to word it, are always loyal and faithful to me. I am always chosen. I am always loved. I am always desired. I am always wanted. I am, right? I am, da, 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 da. I'm telling you, you are one step ahead of the game just because you're aware of what you're doing. That is so good. And it's, you took 50% out of the work right from the jump. That's good. So start focusing on self-concept. Like I said, Dylan's got 2 videos that are really, really good. Like Ash just said, affirming that you are chosen is a huge deal breaker. It absolutely is, because if you're always chosen, no one else is, just you. That's where your mind should go. And stop saying, stop thinking, stop focusing that you're pushing your current SP away. Get that out your mind. I know that's not easy. I know it's because you're feeling bad for doing it. I get it. Don't beat yourself up. No more wasting time beating yourself up. You are aware of what's going on and you are now working on it, and that's the only thing that matters. So nothing's going to ruin your manifestation. Don't worry about that. Don't spend any time being frightened. Just get on your self-concept. You'll see changes. Kim, oh yeah, I already read that. I was going to read Ash's again. How to deal with the 3D when you're manifesting your dream body when you constantly see your 3D body. I understand. In the moments where you're like in the mirror, you have no choice. You have to see your body. I would say, you know, no, my body's changing every single day. Every single day I'm noticing how my body looks fucking amazing. Whatever it is that you're doing, put that in there. Honestly, I'm going to use myself as the example. When I was manifesting weight loss, right? That's a change in your body. I literally stayed off that fucking scale for at least the first 3 months. I did. Because I didn't want, in my mind, getting on that scale is looking at the 3D, is deliberately checking 3D, which is something I always say, don't fucking do. Don't fucking do. So I realize you got to look in the mirror in the morning, right? Before you go out for the day. But if your mind, like, let's just say you're trying to change your nose. I don't know, I'm just picking that one. And you have to look in the mirror to get yourself ready in the morning, and you zero in on your damn nose, and you say, I don't see any damn changes. You got to fight that off, right? Oh, hell no, my nose is changing every single day. Little millimeters or centimeters change every single day. I know it is, because the law of assumption always works. So I know this is happening. If people can affirm to lose weight, and they do, of course I can change anything else about myself. Of course I can, because I'm fucking amazing, and go on from there. It's redirecting the focus. What you focus on blows up in the 3D. That's just the way it is. So try to redirect yourself. Try not to constantly remind yourself that you don't see changes. Think of what you're trying to change as someone manifesting a specific person. We don't constantly check the 3D to see if they've changed yet or if they showed up yet. We shouldn't be doing that. We're just holding it away by doing that. It's the same thing with you overly staring in your mirror and pinpointing you don't see changes yet, and you're beating yourself up for it. Redirect. Just like you would if it was a specific person. You fucking redirect. Every time. Oh boy. After seeing... Wait. I'm exhausted and overwhelmed. Please help me. I need some more details, but I will tell you straight up from the jump. If you're feeling overwhelmed with your manifestation game, it's time to take a fucking break. It's time to take a break. Time to chill out. Get yourself centered, calm. Take a break. That's for starters. But I need more details to help you. After seeing my SP post all these pics on his social, I'm taking a break and focusing on my self-concept first. I realize this is what's missing for me. Celeb SP time frame. There, wait. I gotta reread this. After seeing my SP post all these pics on his social, I'm taking a break and focusing on my self-concept first. Good. I realize this is what's missing for me. Celebrity SP time frame. From there, it feels easier. Yes. If you're getting frustrated with what you're seeing in the 3D, yeah, we take a fucking break. We definitely don't continue checking the 3D. Working on self-concept is always good for you. Always. Kim, how would you get an ex back who's married? What's the best way to do it? We have no contact at all. I need a breakthrough. Okay. First and foremost, someone being married, honestly, is no different than any other type of third party. In my opinion, the only way to remove something from your awareness is to no longer put any focus on it, no longer giving it attention, which I know can be hard, but that's what we need to dig deep and do. Erasing it from our awareness so it has to leave the awareness. What we don't put focus on can't keep flourishing into our 3D. So I would get back to focusing, affirming, whether you're scripting or visualizing, you and the specific person back together in the desired state you want to be in, whether it's just living together or married, whatever. Get back to that. Get back to focusing on the two of you together. You really have got to drop everything else from your awareness. And tell yourself when you're having your moments of doubt, that was just a bridge of incidents. Bridge of events. Nothing more than that. Bridge of incidents. Bridge of incidents on the way to getting my full manifestation. Nothing more than that. Right? He had to do all that to realize how it was the best fucking thing for him. And that's why he's back with me. Period. Whatever you got to do to redirect. Brush it off as bridge of incidents, but not checking 3D, social media, not even checking the 3Ps stuff. We have to eliminate them from our awareness. That's what I would do. Oh, is it El Laveau? 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 It was you? Okay. Oh my God, Kim, it was me. I love you. It's so needed to hear. Thank you so much. I'm going to check it. Okay, good. I think it's El Laveau, right? Am I saying your name right? I knew I saw your comment. The name went as soon as I refreshed. So yeah, don't you give up. Don't you feel like whoever is got the cancer in your scenario, don't you dare think that it's hopeless, because it's not. You check out Dr. Joe Dispenza and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It can be done. It's been done. And ironically, how can I cure my dad from cancer? Your IITA. Same answer I gave El Laveau. Check out Dr. Joe Dispenza. Tons of YouTubes and TikToks. You can Google them. Tons of information out there about it. He's amazing, and he has had patients cure themselves from multiple diseases, including cancer, from up here. So it can be done. Don't you give up hope. You don't have a hopeless situation. Check out Dr. Joe Dispenza. Jana, Kim, my SPX suddenly got married to the 3P. I know I created it through my fears, but I'm totally thrown off now. Should I revise it? Can't get it off my mind. No, I created it through my fears, but I'm totally thrown off now. Should I revise it? Can't get it off my mind. Okay. You can revise if you choose. I don't know if you saw my video on, I love to retell stories in my type of talk. But there is a Neville Goddard story out there. Oh, God, I think it was in, I forgot already what book it was in. Law and the Promise? Something in the Promise? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Let me summarize for you really quick. Neville Goddard put a success story in his book, and it was about one of his clients who had come to one of his lectures, And she chose to revise, meaning she had met a guy through a friend, like a blind date type thing, hit it off, but unfortunately, she had to move to a different place. The friend that hooked him up moved to a different place. And keep in mind, this was like in the 40s and 50s. They didn't have fucking cell phones or the internet, right? So she was devastated, thinking she was never going to be able to find this person again because she lost contact with everybody in the equation. And now she's in a new place, right? So she, although she was a single woman living with like, what do you call them? Roommates, like 3 other roommates. She would come home, go to bed before falling asleep, and while she was in that relaxed state, she would revise her day for 30 days straight in the month of October, I believe it was. I'm giving you that detail for a reason. She revised her day every single day as if she was the woman married to that man. So she would redirect saying, you know, no, I did not get up single in the morning. I woke up next to my husband. We had breakfast together. I cooked him dinner after work, and I am laying next to his sexy ass right now. And she did that. I'm not even kidding. 30 days straight, she did that every single night. Every single night, 30 days straight. He found her in November, and they were married by May. She did that with nothing but revision. So you can revise if you'd like to. It totally works. Do not be thrown off. I know it's very jarring when our SPs are not doing what the hell we want in the 3D. I know it is, but there are no hopeless cases. There are none. Everything is just circumstances. Circumstances do not mean that we cannot get our manifestations. They never mean that. Persist and be consistent, and you will get it. Let's see. Brienne, hello, girl. SP and I talked on the phone all night, and I saw him last weekend. He's been in, well, the last few days. He's on red, and I haven't reached out. Just old thoughts? Absolutely just old thoughts. No stress in this, Brienne girl. No stress in this. We don't stress anything that happens in that 3D. I know it's hard, but we don't. Nothing to worry about. Stay on your game. Stay persistent and consistent. He'll conform. Stay in the new story, not the old story, right? Focused on having him the way we desire, the relationship we desire, the new story. That's what we're focusing on. 3D will catch up, darling. No worries. Thank you, Brittany and Allie. I love you too. And if you keep spamming, I will delete duplicates and triplicate. Don't mess with Allie. That's why I love her. Amelia, I love rampages. Me too. SP said day before yesterday that he does not want to marry. I revised it, but still can't figure out what I am doing wrong. I have been affirming, staying on mental diet since months now, rampaging now. Okay, SP said day before. To marry, I revised it, but still can't figure out what I'm doing wrong. I have been, okay, first of all, all right. One of the biggest things we do to mess up our manifestations is when we consistently think we're doing something wrong, or we look over what we've been doing on our manifestation game and we think, did I do it right? Is that perfect enough? Did I say enough affirmations? Did I say those affirmations right? Did I word those right? Did it really revise? Have I revised that situation? Why hasn't the situation caught up then? I revised it. Didn't it work? What if I revised wrong? Or some other coach pops up a new video and they give the same type of fucking advice, but they spew it in a different direction. We're all doing that, really. To be honest, it's the same fucking redone, same topics over and over, right? But you think there's a chance that they said a new technique and we hop on over to that. When we get into that like hamster wheel of trying something new, thinking I did something wrong, trying something new, watching videos, watching TikToks, but not trusting ourselves, not believing that, no, I've done enough. I've done enough. I know what my desire is. I've already put that desire out there. I don't get desires that I'm not allowed to have. No, I get desires because I'm allowed to have them. And if you read Neville Goddard, those desires are prompts from God. That's what he says. Okay, I'm just saying. If you believe old Neville, that's where that's all right. It's guaranteed. Desires guaranteed. We believe we've done enough. We already are enough. Our manifestation can show up at any time. We're not doing anything wrong. Okay? So, trust you've done enough. I'm sure you have. Believe that. When the doubts pop up, you tell those doubts right where to go. You've done enough. You're going to get your desire. Nothing can stop you. Period. Okay? Had a bad week with family last week. Fell off on all affirmations. SP is distant. Feel like I have regressed because of this. No, you haven't. Getting discouraged. No money and car broke down. I know the 3D can suck tits. I know that. Okay? You have not regressed. Don't tell yourself that. Okay? Don't do that to yourself. Get back on your manifestation game. Get back into your trusting that your manifestations are coming. There's nothing to worry about. SP is going to go back to being that hot, juicy, sassy stuff, okay? You've got nothing to worry about. Everything works out for you. We always get what we want. We are master manifestors. Get back into that mindset. Get focused on the having of your desires, and the 3D will catch right back up and go right back to being perfect. Everything else is circumstance. Nothing but circumstance. We never regress. Don't tell yourself that. I know when all shit blows up in our 3D, that's exactly what we think. But don't do that to yourself. It's a wasteful thought. Wasteful thought. Okay? I mean that. How do we deal with the hurt? He showed up and did half of my manifest, but said some terrible stuff. I don't know if that means persist or quit. It means fucking persist. It never means quit. First, I'm so sad and confused. I understand. Still positive affirming though. Listen to me. Listen, and really hear me. When we're affirming, TC, I want you to hear me on this. I really do. Okay, girl, because I've been there. So just really listen. Anybody manifesting your specific people, hear me on this. When you're affirming for them, and they show up and give you half-ass shit, meaning if you're affirming that you're back together, you're just together, whatever it is, and if they show up, it does not mean, and when I say just basic bitch, they just show up, meaning they're not doing what we've been affirming, but they've shown up. That is still movement. It is movement. Think of yourself, it's just nothing more than the bridge of incidents to your final manifestation destination. It is nothing more than that. Don't put any negative meanings to things. So when our SPs show up and they are not saying the things you've been affirming, they might even say shitty shit. It just means they're still in conforming mode, right? They're still the work in progress. So we do not care. We do not care. It's still movement. Bridge of incidents, nothing to worry about. I know it can be fucking painful. I know it can. I have lived it. I know. And it's very hard to see out of it. I know that too. But I'm telling you, there is another side. You're on your way there, or your manifestation is on its way to you. You think of it however you want. It is not done. It isn't. The universe, which is you, never, in my experiences and my life, it's never going to give you signs to give up on your manifestation. That's bullshit. We desire and then we manifest. It is up for us to keep our focus and trust and belief that it's going to happen. No, you don't always believe it. No. 3D circumstances can make us not believe, but we get back up and get there. We get right back up. Have your emotional moment, get your cry out, get that emotion out. We don't want to stifle it either. We don't want to stifle that. Cry it out, Scream it out. But get back up tomorrow, right back to the beginning. Get back up. Get right back up. The universe, which is you, is never giving you signs to give up on your desire. Ever. Ever. It's nothing more for you to persist. Fucking persist. And by the way, the universe doesn't test you either. It's not a fucking test from the universe. You are the universe. It's not here to test you. It's just bridge of incidents to your desire. Nothing more than that. Okay? What if you feel guilty about manifesting an SP because there are more important things to focus on? You should never have to feel guilty about wanting something, wanting love, wanting a relationship. Ever. Ever. We have desires in our hearts for a reason. Because we're allowed to have them. It's not selfish to want love, to want a relationship. That's not being selfish. So, in those moments, I would probably slap myself in the face. Not really. Well, maybe. I would say, oh, hell no, to myself. I'm allowed to desire what I want. Period. 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 Who's to say? Oh, I don't even get me going down this road. You are not wrong. You are not horrible for desiring love. Sorry. You know? Everybody's life experience is different, so everybody has different desires. Period. But to make yourself feel bad for desiring love. I mean, do you understand that love is also the two-way street? You're giving unconditional love to that person as well as wanting to receive it. Because that person's already in us already. It's giving unconditional love to ourselves regardless. If you really think about it. But how in the hell is that selfish? That's the polar opposite of selfish. It truly is. No one should ever make you feel bad for wanting something. You know? To me, that's just, ugh. It's a limiting belief. Period. It's a limiting belief. So, how would I handle it? I know I would slap myself right in the face. Like, what am I thinking? That is not selfish. Hell no. And if you want to get all serious, okay? I know some people, think, well, there's more important things out there. Okay. So then manifest in multiple areas. That's totally fucking possible too. We are limitless, So manifest in all the areas you want. Why does holding yourself from love got to be part of the equation? That's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. Not selfish. I had a dream where I met my SP's girlfriend. She is perfect. I give up. I know you're just fucking kidding. I don't care if you had that dream. You're not giving up because of a fucking dream, are you? Dreams don't mean they instantly fucking manifest. You're just teasing me with that one. I know you are. You can't be serious. You cannot be serious. We do not let dreams dictate our manifestations and what we desire. Do you know how many crazy ass dreams I've had? Do you think that's ever stopped me from manifesting something? Fuck no. Once I've decided I want something, desire of my heart, I fucking get it. And that's just the way it is. This is the way it is. No, dreams will never stop me. Because they're just dreams. They're not our reality unless we keep focusing on it and 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 making it our dominant thought, so then it fucking has to manifest. It's just a dream. Don't give it that meaning. Don't ever give it that meaning. Hell no. And I've had some cuckoo dreams. I'm just saying. Do you know in one of my dreams, I was making out with Sasquatch? Explain that to me. Now, I'm not worried that Sasquatch is going to show up at my house and I'm going to have to kiss him. You know what I'm saying? Dreams aren't shit. I don't know what was on my mind to make me making out with Sasquatch. I don't know. But it was Sasquatch. Just a dream. How do you manifest a job if you don't know what you want to do? Excellent question. I'm used to people already having a job in mind. Well, then I would just affirm that you are finally now working a job that you love. You're finally now working a job that you love. I would go general like that if I was still unsure. That's where I would go with that. But I'm not going to lie. I would spend some time kind of thinking. Oh, if it was Mr. Jason Momoa, though, I would make out, he wouldn't be leaving my house. I would kidnap his ass. Just saying. Yeah, I said it. No, but really. Yeah, no, just, I would affirm general so that a job can show up for you and that you love it, you're happy with it, right? But then I would spend some time thinking about, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Spend some time on that. But for now, just to get something rolling, I would just go general. I've been affirming. I think you wrote that after I talked to you, so I'm not going to answer that one. To manifest my book finish, I just live in the future where it's already done, sold, and very well received. Very good. The book is practically finished, but something is missing. I'm studying and doing my editings. Yeah, you're doing it right. You focusing and your mind is at the state that your book is already done, sold, and it's, it's selling millions and you made $1 million off of it or more. Yes, that's where you want your mind to be. So you're doing it right. I feel guilty for reacting. I feel hurt. My SP had a deal. I've been affirming that we talk every day. Revising has been difficult because it takes me back to the scene and emotions come out. Then if revising is too emotional for you, then I would not. I would just take my mind off of it then. And I would go back to just focusing on the two of you together in a happy, fulfilling, loving relationship. Because we don't want to sit in the emotional pain, meaning we don't want to keep reliving the past event. If you're unable to revise and trust that it's done, if it's causing you to keep refocusing and staying there and reliving it, which is reaffirming it, honestly, then don't bother revising. Just go forward, meaning affirm that you're just together. Affirm everything's better. Everything's fine between you. And I would literally, everything's fine between us. Everything's fine. He's always forgiving. So we can drop feeling guilty about reacting. He's always forgiving. Everything's fine. We're all better. I don't react. Everything's fine. That's where I would go with my mindset. Drop the revising if it's upsetting you. What is the easiest way to manifest a celebrity? Manifesting a celebrity is absolutely no different than manifesting a specific person. So we'll use Jason Momoa because I love him. It would be no different for me, my SP over here, Jason here. You would affirm the same. Jason Momoa is head over heels in love with me. Jason Momoa is loyal and faithful to me. The only difference between this person and Jason is he's got more followers. More people know him. That's the difference. And that really is all the difference. It is, us who make them on these pedestals that they're untouchables. They're not. They're just people. So I would tell yourself that when you start putting him back up too high, meaning untouchable, like it could never happen. He's a celebrity. He would never talk to me. I could never meet him. I don't even know where he lives, blah, blah, blah. No, that's all for the universe to take care of. We are the universe, or subconscious. You can call it either one. That's their job. Our job is just to be affirming. So it would be affirming just like a regular SP. That's honestly how to do it. And I will tell you, I know people have done it. They have. People have come to me and they've done it. So you can do it. It's totally possible. It really is. But try your best to not consistently focus on, oh, he's a celebrity or she's a celebrity. She's a celebrity. He's a celebrity. No, they're a person. They're a person, and that's that. That's going to be your key. Tried the he obsessed with me with my ex. Oh my God, he is not my ex anymore. Oh my God, gorgeous queen. Love it. Love it. Congratulations. Today is a bit rough for me. I want my Oop, sorry. It just refreshed on me. Hold on. Hold on. Damn it. I just lost it. Fuck. Shit. I'm trying to find you. Hold on. Oh my God. I lost it. I just lost that one. The damn thing refreshed. Fuck me. There we go. Today is a bit rough for me. I want my SP and I to go from friends with benefits to relationship, doing my best not to go back to the old story. Sorry you're having a shit day. I understand. We've all been there. It is you who needs to see the situation though. So I think you're already aware that by what you're writing to me, you know that the old story is friends with benefits. You know that's where our focus needs to stay away from, right? We need to focus on it being that loving, fulfilling relationship that you desire, right? That's where our focus has to be. Today's just a bad day and nothing more than that. It doesn't mean anything. It means nothing. Don't give it a meaning. Just stay focused on you two being in the relationship you desire. It'll happen. Keep your focus there. Hey, Kim. Oh, the Canadian just called, Brittany? Just saying. Who told you so? Yeah, I think I did. Hey, Kim, I think I'm experiencing birds before land, which is exciting, but I wish my SP could see me. I have changed so much. I'm a bad bitch now. Yes, other men see it, but want SP too. SP will. SP will. You got to stay persistent on that. Okay? Stay persistent. Don't start giving up. You're just living when it's birds before land showing up. That is nothing more than the path of least resistance to you. Nothing more. Nothing more than that. Ash, I thought I already made you one. You should have been. Oh, maybe you weren't on there the night I did it from our group. Here, I'm doing it right now. There you go. Sorry, girl. I thought you already were one. My bad. Any other channel members, if you're not one, from the channel membership group, if you're not one, you just got to let me know. Joe, yeah, back to what I was saying. Yeah. Sorry. Got distracted. A lot of the times when it is manifestations that are really near and dear to our heart, things we're attached to emotionally with our heart, in my experience, they tend to come through the path of least resistance, meaning you're going to experience birds before land. So it's going to be coming from the wrong people. That's just my experience. Does that mean it's going to happen every fucking time for you? No, it doesn't. But think of it like a rocket ship. You know how powerful a damn rocket ship is? Or a missile. A missile. Not a rocket ship. A missile, right? Super powerful. So it's like coming its way to you, right? Well, it's going through the path of least resistance, man. And that's tackling all these people you don't want till it finally goes through the SP to you. So it's always coming to you. It's always coming. Don't give up. Don't think that just because the wrong people are showing up doing the things you want your specific person to do, that it means that your affirmation's dead and gone. Stopped with that one. That's not how this works. Be patient. Which I know can be difficult when we're waiting for the love of our lives to show up the way we want, but they will. Be persistent and consistent. Okay? I just need to double check on something here. Is everybody who should be 1-1? No, Kamal isn't. I can see that. Okay, hold on. I'm just double checking something. Jackie. Where's Jackie Niles? There she is. Hold on. There you go, Jackie. Okay. I just lost my place, so I'm just jumping in here somewhere, okay? Oh, Majestic Manifester. I've missed you too. I'm glad you're here. I'm not gonna lie, I have been sick as hell. Sick as hell. But that's okay, okay? I'm still breathing and moving. You know what I'm saying? I'm still here. That's why if I'm looking like I'm sweating, I am. I'm fever breaking right now. But I'm doing good. You got to do your basic bitch shit. I fucking love you, Jamie. All right, I have my SP and a new guy now. I don't know who I want. I know what kind of man I want, but I don't know which one from the two. How do you decide? Well, what I suggest doing is having fun with fucking both until I'm just saying, if I was living your life, I would have fun with both. I would keep affirming, right? And if you're unsure and you have like the same feelings for both, then I would be affirming for both of them to show up the way I want. And once that happens, who are you more excited by? Which one is doing it better? And then I would choose. Or I would live my life having fun, staying with both. That's what I would do if I was living your life. But you don't have to do what I say. I know one thing though, I'd be having fucking fun and loving my life. Thank you, Eve. Struggling to manifest even small things, despite having a good mental diet and persisting for over a month, including self-concept. Don't know what to do. Okay. I'm not sure what the small things are that you're trying to manifest. I will tell you that manifest, all right, first of all, right from the jump, and I know it's just because the way you needed to describe it for me, but I want to just say this in case anybody else is listening. Be careful in what we label our manifestations, right? We have a cup of coffee, we have our specific person. It's very normal for us to call the cup of coffee something small and our specific person something big. But try not to overly think that way, because we don't want to add resistance to our specific person because we keep telling ourselves this is a big one. Well, this is a big one. I got to get this one to fall in love with me. So this is a big one, right? We keep telling ourselves it's the big one and we hold it away. Not saying you're doing that, Eve. I needed that. I needed to specify that. But when it comes to manifesting the small things, especially when we're doing it to build our faith in the law of assumption, one important key factor that I try to spell it out to everybody is don't put a time frame on your small manifestations. And don't start your day every damn day looking out at that 3D to see if it showed up yet. Don't do that to yourself. You're holding it away. So when I say test, we'll use a purple car because that's not a common color around where I live. I intend to see a purple car. Try not to put a date on it. Try not to tell yourself, if I walk into this store right now, someone's going to tell me I'm beautiful. Don't do that to yourself. You just put a time frame on it, and if it doesn't happen, you're going to have instant discouragement. Just intend to see this or to experience it and leave it at that. Just leave it at that and go on living your life. It will manifest. Try not to also spend time thinking of the how. How is this going to show up? For example, there are no purple cars in my area. How the fuck am I going to see a purple car? That's not going to happen. And then driving on the way to work. Nope. Still don't see a purple car. No purple cars. I knew I wasn't going to see one. See what I'm saying? We don't want to do that. We want to just trust it's going to happen and just that's it. Not letting go, meaning like you can't think of it again, but letting go of assuming it's not going to show up, because technically that's a manifestation in itself. We're assuming it's not going to show up. But I would continue to try to focus on just intending. I personally like to say past tense, like I saw this. I saw this. I intend that I saw it. You word it the way you want, what makes you most comfortable. I tend to talk in past tense, and that's where I would stay. However, if you're telling me you're having a good mental diet, I have no choice but to believe you. If you're still struggling, I would take a nice 24-hour period, and every single time, we'll use specific person if you're trying to manifest an SP or money. Every single time you think of that desire, every single time, write down exactly where your mind went when you thought about it. Every single time. That's going to be a pain in the ass, but you're going to do it. Don't worry. You don't need to tell me what you write down. It's all for yourself. But if you're being honest and you write it down, probably you will notice a pattern that your mind kind of went in the wrong direction. That's usually what happens. So I would try that out. Because like I said, if you really truly believe that you're on a nice crystal clear mental diet, try that for 24 hours and see where your mind goes. And I'm sure you're going to see something there. But also go back to putting time frames on things. I don't ever suggest time frame. Can you manifest by a specific time frame? Absolutely you can. It's doable. I've done it. Was not a pleasurable experience for me. Very easy for other people to do. I'm just well aware of how I have a limiting belief there somewhere. And I'm just too lazy to work on that limiting belief. But when we want things on time frames, we tend to constantly think the what ifs. What if it doesn't show up? What if it doesn't come by this time? Then that means the law of assumption doesn't work. All of this is bullshit. Now what am I going to do? I'm never going to get my shit now. I'll never get my SP. None of this is going to work for me. See what I'm saying? We go down these spirals. We don't need it. Sit for 24 hours with your thoughts. Every single time you think of that desire, write it down exactly where your mind went. I'm sure that'll fix some things for you. Okay? I hope that helped. Kim Love, I have to go pick up the SP and our dog so we can go bark in the park. Love that. Hope to hook up with you sometime soon. Hell yes, Allie. You let me know anytime. Love you one. Love you too. Love you. Thank you for always helping me. I literally talk so highly of myself now that my 84-year-old grandma told me my head is not going to fit through the door. I love your fucking grandmother, by the way. I had to explain that is just my self-concepts on point. Hell yeah, Ash. Hell yeah. Okay. I don't want to butcher your name. Is it Somdata? Somdata? My SP's marrying fixed with fiance and coming, November, December. I want him to get married to me, not third party, any specific affirmation. I would begin affirming. Like I said, I prefer to affirm in past tense. I like to affirm as if it already happened, right? Living from the land of the wish fulfilled. I would start affirming whatever your SP's name is. We'll say Jason Momoa. So Jason is head over heels in love with me. He's always loyal and faithful to me. And he loves being married to me. Jason loves being married to me. He thinks I'm fucking amazing. He loves being married to me. His family, my family, love that we are married. They are so happy for us. We have a loving, fulfilling, respectful marriage. That's what I would start affirming. And I would focus on you two being married. That's where my focus would go. Try not to put any focus on that third party. Right? To remove from the awareness, we remove our focus. That's what I would do. Manda Panda. Hello. Hi, Kim. Last night, I dreamt that Manny came to my house crying for another chance. But it's been 6 months. I really don't think he's coming back. Girl! You're going to make me yell at you on a live stream. Amanda? Don't go there. I know people. Okay, come on. Come on. I know somebody who, it was 9 years. And that's not 9 years, like, oh my God, 9 years. No. That's because their mind was in the toilet most of those 9 years, okay? But anything is possible. He's coming back, girl. Come on. Now, we all know that dreams don't mean shit unless we want them to mean shit. See what I'm saying? Most of the time, our dreams are just either something we experienced during that day, or especially when we're listening to affirmations playing, it's just our minds working things out. It's nothing more than that. If you enjoyed the dream, which I would enjoy that dream, focus on that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he came back to me. Yes, he did. Crying and begging for me because I'm fucking amazing. Focus on that. But he's coming back. Don't you dare waste another second in your mind in the toilet, girl. I mean it. No mind in the toilet. Don't you give up. This is not a hopeless situation. It is not a hopeless one. Think about where our mind has been, right? Up and down creates up and down. No contact does not mean never again. Okay? Rebecca, I saw that. Put your question in now. I'll get you. Put your question in right now. So, Amanda, we're going to what? We're going to put our focus on you and Manny being back together. Think of old memories of the happy times. Focus on those. Use those as your visualization. Okay? If you want to visualize. Go there on the together. We are not giving up, girl. I'm not letting you give up. Unless, of course, you just don't want its ass back. That's different. Then move on. We'll get you another SB. But if you want Manny back, then you shall have him. Okay? Period. All right. Rebecca, I'm looking for yours. Hold on. Scrolling down. Oop, too far. Okay, so SP is here. But what should I affirm to commit? And if I correct negative thoughts right, then am I okay? Fuck yeah. First of all, let me go to back though. So SP is here, but what should I affirm to commit? He's head over heels. I always say he's head over heels. Okay, because head over heels is one of my affirmations. I use it all the time. So it's a habit. That's what flows out. He's head over heels in love with me. He's loyal and faithful to me. He loves being in this committed, happy, fulfilling relationship with me. He loves being my boyfriend or husband, whichever you prefer. He loves being my, I'll just say husband. He loves being my husband. He loves being with me. I am the best thing that ever happened to him. And he knows it. Because I'm fucking amazing. And I'm always chosen. I'm always desired. He always pursues me because I'm fucking great. I'm fucking gorgeous. And he knows it. He can't stop thinking about me. He wants to spend all of his free time with me. Okay? You are going to stay off his fucking Twitter. Okay? This is me virtually slapping you across the face. And then I'm slapping the phone right out of your hands. You're staying off Twitter. Stop checking social fucking media. Stop it. Got it, Rebecca? You affirm that he's head over heels in love with you. Okay? Head over heels in love. Loves being your husband, boyfriend, whichever. And you guys have an amazing, loving, fulfilling, committed relationship. But if he's loyal and faithful, obviously he's committed to only you. Okay? Just saying. All right. Yes, yes, ma'am. That's right. You affirm he's so in love with you. And he loves being committed to you. He loves being your boyfriend or husband. He loves it. I like saying obsessed. Some people don't like obsessed. You don't have to use it if you don't, but I like it. He's so, because obsessed means to me, oh, he loves me. He wants to be with me all the time. I'm the love of his life. He showers me with love and attention and affection. So I would say that. He's absolutely obsessed with me because I'm fucking great. I'm beautiful. I'm sexy. I'm a fucking goddess. And he knows it. There you go. You got this, girl. Stay off fucking Twitter. Okay. Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine. How are you, ma'am? Okay. Thank you. Hi. Even with 2+ years of not seeing in person and 5 months since last text, is the connection just not strong enough to manifest SB back? Abso-fucking-lutely no. There are no hopeless cases. None. You don't get to wear the hopeless case crown. I'm not giving it to you. No one gets to have that. Okay? There is no time frame that is too long. The only one, hey girl, hey, that's what I'm talking about. No, we are the only ones that can put the time frame limit on it. We are the only ones that can make it too long, too far, too whatever. Don't ever tell yourself that the connection is, you know, not strong enough. Fuck that. They are within us anyway. They are already here. That's why I suggest a lot of times to have the inner conversations. I'm not even kidding. Inner conversations is basically talking to that person. You're telling them what to think. Keeping your head in the state and the mindset of having that relationship back. That's where you go. I'm telling you, I know someone that was 9 years. Now, granted, 9 years of that person being in the wrong fucking mindset most of the time. But 9 years and they reconnected. Okay? That once you've made your determination that I'm fucking doing this and I'm getting what I want, the universe will bring it to you. You are the universe. Your subconscious. But I'm just saying. No, we are unstoppable, limitless bitches, badasses. Okay? So no. You can't have the hopeless case crown. Not happening. Okay, Natalie, thank you. So I've been manifesting my SP. However, I reached a point where I just don't care anymore. I'm still affirming, though, thoughts. Okay, so when you say you're not caring anymore, I'm going to make the assumption that it means you're not worried about it anymore. Not that you're like now turned off by the SP. Because if that's the case, if you're not into them, you're not into them. But if it's from the aspect of, I'm not worried about it, I don't care. It's going to show or it's not. That type of attitude, that usually means that you're like headed into that sabbath stage that Neville talks about. Sabbath meaning we know it's done. There is nothing more for me to do. I have nothing to worry about. What shows up doesn't fucking matter. I know I'm getting what I want. I'm moving along and living my best life because I know it's coming. If you're in that mindset, darling, it's right around that damn corner, literally. That's what it means, but it doesn't mean anything bad, and it doesn't mean it's not going to come. It's very normal to get to that mindset. Very normal. It's a good spot. Okay? I hope I answered that right. Not right. Good enough. TW, thank you. I want me and my SP to go from friends with benefits to being in a relationship. I want to do it in steps, like us constantly seeing each other and not only at night. Okay. I manifested my SP through steps. I know a lot of coaches are kind of swing away from steps, except for Sammy. I don't see the big deal. Okay, because just because you manifest in steps doesn't mean you're not over here going to still affirm for your end goal too. It doesn't mean that. It just means we give a little attention to the steps because the steps build our faith in the law of assumption. You do not have to manifest in steps if you do not want to. But if you know you are someone who wavers in your belief in the law of assumption, this helps bring it. It just does. It just does. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. But once we reach a step, we don't want to keep falling backwards and trying to get back the steps. You see what I'm saying? Like if initially the steps are texts and calls, we start getting more of them and then something falls backwards. We don't go back down a step. We keep plunging forward. See what I'm saying? But first, right off the jump, the steps are your choice on what step in order they are, right? It's your choice. But right from the beginning, you need to get your mind off the friends with benefits. He is only showing up that way because we're holding him in that assumption. You're holding him in that story. I know it doesn't feel like that. I know it doesn't because you're not consciously wanting friends with benefits. I know you're not. But we've got him there. And that might be an inner belief somewhere. You might have it like an unconscious inner belief that you're not worthy of your loving, fulfilling, committed relationship, or you're not worthy of it from the person you love, right? I'm not saying that's your inner belief. I'm trying to give examples. So I'm hoping, obviously, you're working on self-concept because we need that regardless. And then at the same time, we are deciding to detach from the old story. We are no longer friends with benefits. That man is in a committed, long-term, loving, fulfilling relationship with me. He's married to my ass. Whatever you want to say. Sometimes saying you're married is too far away for you, meaning it's too hard for you to really think that's a possibility. So that's why we're doing the steps. So just think, no, he's loving, fulfilling, committed relationship. He's that with me. That's what we are. Okay? And even though he may show up still behaving as the old person, you persist. It's just the 3D catching up. It's nothing more. Don't get discouraged. You see, persistent. And then you just start affirming. I will tell you, originally for me, it was I would affirm for the texts and calls so that they were more regular. Then, this is a while ago, so I'm trying to think back. I might have stuff out of order. I think it was first more regular texts and calls. Then it was like more like consistently seeing each other. And then I think it was our kids meeting each other. I might have missed a step there, and I might have them out of order. No, definitely the seeing each other came before the kids meeting each other. I did it. And all the while, because I'm a scripter, all the while, I was still throwing in my affirmations of how we're married. Things like that. I would still throw my little end goal in there too. Doesn't mean you've got to stop affirming for that. Did that make sense? I hope it did. But that's it. You change the assumption. Okay? Change the assumption of the friends with benefits no matter how he's fucking showing up. He'll change. Nadine Joyce, thank you. Hi, Kim. My SP and I have never met in person for 3 years now. He's had 3 Ps each year. He said he's loved me in the past, but he backs out on meaning. What should I affirm? Thanks, Kim. I would affirm, I'm going to say head over heels in love with you because that's my favorite one. He's head over heels in love with you. He's loyal and faithful to you, and he spends all his free time with you. He's in a committed, loving, long-term, whether it's marriage or just relationship, or just a regular boyfriend, girlfriend relationship with you. And it's seeing him there. Now, because he's, backed out on meeting you, I'm sure you have an assumption now that you're gonna expect him to show up that way. We need to let go of that somehow. So I would start affirming that he's reliable. He's consistent. He's reliable. I can easily depend on him. He's dependable. He always keeps his word. That's where I would start affirming as well. And he'll conform. It'll change for you. I would be working on self-concept as well. Okay? I hope that helps. He'll change. How long it's been since you guys, if you've never met, that doesn't matter. That's just a circumstance. If it's been 3 years since you've seen each other, also doesn't matter. Just a circumstance. So all of that to take that right out of your worry bucket. You don't need to worry about anything. Just start affirming for the loving long-term relationship, and it shall be. Okay? I hope I didn't miss any. Did I miss anybody's? I hope not. Did I get everybody's? If I missed any super chats, please tell me. I'm back. Just got off the phone with a Canadian. He's feeling much better today. I'm so glad I don't spiral like I used to. Boom. Boom. Brittany. Mic drop. Okay? Love it. Okay. Maybe Barry meeting him this week, but I'm terrified of how it's going to go. Okay, we need to drop that fucking fear. You're going to have an amazing time. I would affirm that it went wonderful. I had such an amazing date with whatever your SP's name is. We had such an amazing time together. Go past tense. I like past tense. As if it already fucking happened. You're talking as if it already happened. It was such a wonderful experience. And if you're a visualizer, visualize what you guys did on the meeting or the date or whatever. Don't waste your time worrying. If you're starting to worry and have doubts, you need to stop that at the moment. I'll be like, I got nothing to worry about. It's fucking amazing. Okay, we had an amazing time because he or she is head over heels in love with me. Okay, it was an amazing time. We always have an amazing time together. Always. Mic drop. Not kidding. Should we still persist even if our SP is treating us so bad? Could he still come back? Absolutely, he can come back by treating us bad. I hope you don't mean abuse. Okay, if there's any type of abuse going on, we do not accept that. We get out of that scenario. Okay, we call authorities. We get help in that scenario. We don't accept abuse of any kind. Of any kind, emotional or physical. No, 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 no. Okay? If by abuse or by treating us bad, if we mean I hate to rephrase it this way, but like the typical shit, like they're not fucking responding to us, or they're not saying the things we want. If that's what you mean, or if they're, you know, threatening to break up with us, or threatening to never talk to us again, if that's what you're referring to, fuck yes, it can be changed. Absolutely. Now, this is not about victim shaming. This is about victim empowerment. We create our realities. So anything we experience can be changed. It doesn't mean that you consciously created him showing up like a dick. You probably unconsciously created it, right? There might be an inner belief here that, you know, when you're in a relationship and when you're in love, that person doesn't treat you the way you desire. There could be all sorts of things. Maybe you don't feel worthy of love, right? We address those through our self-concept, period. What it also doesn't mean, we do not have to accept shit behavior from anybody. I realize everyone is us pushed out. I'm going to tell you to keep it 100% real. I don't fucking care about everyone as you pushed out when I'm experiencing somebody treating me bad. That's the last thing that pops up in my mind is, this is just everyone as you pushed out. They're just reflecting how I am or what I'm thinking. I don't care. I do not accept bad behavior from anybody. I was not put here to put up with people's shit, and neither are you. Okay? Even though we are creating our stuff around us, doesn't mean you need to take it. Okay? But I do say, if you're going to react and be done and get done, get back home, get to work on changing that person. If this is someone you truly want to be with, get to work by being up here. The work is up here. But like I said, I want to really make that clear. If treating us so bad means abuse, physical, emotional, anything, abuse, we call a motherfucking authority. We get help. We reach out for help. And there's help all over the fucking place. Okay? Well, we don't take abuse at all. We also don't blame ourselves for abuse. We don't think, well, if I create my reality, then I created the abuse. We don't fucking go there. We don't do that. Doesn't matter. We do not blame ourselves. This is not a victim shaming mentality. This is a victim empowerment, meaning now we consciously create. Now we have the power to create our realities, and no one is going to ever fucking do anything terrible to me ever again, because now I consciously create. See what I'm saying? It's victim empowerment. So I hope that made sense. Okay. I did miss one. Okay. Maria, Kim, I blocked him because of the treatment I received. Due to the way that it ended, I doubt that he will be confident enough to come back. You gotta stop thinking that way, first of all, Maria. Can I somehow initiate the contact first and then affirm that he's obsessed? Listen, you gotta remove from your mind that he doesn't have the confidence to contact you, because that's bullshit. It just is. Anything, we can manifest anything. Our manifestations will come to us. If you are determined and feel so strongly that you need to reach out to them, okay, go ahead. But if you're going to do it with the expectation that we do not care the response we receive. That it's nothing but a circumstance, good or bad, nothing but a circumstance. We can still get our manifestation. 99% of the time I say don't take action in the 3D, do all the work up here. But if you are inspired to take action, which if you are, you usually don't have to think about it. There's not like a pondering if you should do it or not. You'll just do it. It'll just be like an action that you just comfortably didn't have a second thought about. See what I'm saying? But yeah, go ahead if you want to. It's your reality. You can do whatever the fuck you want. But your work is up here. It's not out there. If it will make you feel better to text him, go ahead. Go ahead. Unblock and text. But whatever you receive as a response, even if it's nothing, it doesn't mean it's the end of the road for you. It doesn't mean anything. It's just circumstance, and you're going to persist in knowing it's done. You're affirming, whether you script, visualize, whatever. You're going to persist with that and allow the 3D to catch up and think of it that way. But yes, and don't think that there are no hopeless cases. There just aren't. So no, nothing's ruined. Go ahead if you want to reach out. but persist and consist up here. Consistency up here. Okay? Miriam, hello. Kim, my SP and I worked together, and recently he completely went no contact with me. When I see him at work, I just get so depressed and upset. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to live in the end, but the 3D really gets to me. I'm sorry. I know that's tough, especially when the SPs are right up in our damn face. I'm so sorry. I know that can be frustrating, but what I can promise you is it doesn't mean you're going to be in no contact forever. The first thing I would like for you to do is remove the phrase no contact. Remove it from your vocabulary. We're not going to call it no contact anymore. We are going to do our best not to even focus that he's not contacting you or speaking to you or whatever. It doesn't matter. Nothing like that matters. They're just circumstances. Everything you're experiencing when you are attempting to manifest a specific person, nothing you experience means you're not going to get what you want. The 3D is not your evidence of shit. It's not. It's nothing more than the manifestation of a previous thought, right? The indicator of what's been going on inside here. So, obviously, I'm going to say the basic bitch. Work on your self-concept. Continue to affirm, right? Continue. If affirming is what you do, some people don't. If you're just going to trust that it's done, then stay there. You can visualize an end scene of the two of you together in the way that you would like. Or you can script. But have the trust, have the belief, as best as possible, that the law of assumption is always working. This is nothing but the bridge of events to our final destination. You know you're going to get what you want. Things will work out. This means nothing. It's just a circumstance. It means nothing because nothing can stop our desires. Nothing can. You don't have the desire in your heart for a loving relationship with this person just for the universe, which is us, to say, nope, you can't have that one. Can't have it. Sorry. Somebody else. Try somebody else. No. It's not how this works. So nothing's over. I know it's difficult. Try in the moments when you have to see him at work. Bridge of fucking incidents. This is nothing but the bridge of fucking incidents. Oh, you're going to be talking to me because you love talking to me. Because you love me. You love being with me. You're going to be blowing up my phone because I'm the best thing that ever fucking happened to you and you know it. And all this time that you've wasted not talking to me, you've just spent time thinking about me instead. And you're thinking about how great I am and how you're going to fix it. That's where I would go. Cocky thinking. I know some people are, have that mindset that you can't be cocky when you're manifesting. Really? Am I not the HBIC of my reality? Am I not the operant power? I can be fucking cocky if I want. Of course I can. Right? All we're doing is manifesting love. I can be cocky about it. You know why we're cocky? Because we know we're going to get what we want. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to stress. There is no contact. There is none of that. It's not what this is. This is bridge of events. Try to keep your mind there. Things will change. He'll be talking to you. No worries. Teresa, thank you. Is it okay to script and affirm and sometimes visualize, or do you need to do only one? You may do whatever you desire. I will tell you that Neville specifically talked about visualizing. That's in the books that I have read. Neville talks about visualizing. I'm new at visualizing, meaning, I've always known what it was. It just never came easy for me. I get very distracted. I get bored. Or I fall asleep, I don't know. It just never came easy for me. It is something I am implementing now. But I've always been a scripter. Script. That's me. I affirm when I fucking feel like it. If I'm out and about, I'll affirm if I feel like it. If I get a negative thought type of thing. But a lot of my work is in the scripting. And I manifest just fine. But hear me out. So now you know I'm scripting. I'm visualizing, and I affirm when I feel like it. I'm doing them all, and I'm manifesting. So absolutely good. Try to keep in mind, we make the rules in our reality. We do. So if we decide that all of those work, or we only have to believe it's done, just trusting that it's done. If that's the only thing we need to do, that's enough. That's enough, and you'll still manifest. So you can do all of it, or you can do just, it's done. I know I'm getting what I want. It's done. And there you go. You're the boss of your reality. You are. So make your own rules. I know I'm the boss of mine, and I make my own rules. One of mine is everything I script manifests. And I've manifested more from scripting than anything else. So feel free to do whatever you like. Okay. This is a different username. ABCDEFGH. Thank you. Can you answer me, please? I am affirming our engagement is on Christmas and things were going well, but I haven't heard from him in a month. So did you get cut off? Okay. I think some of your question got cut off, but... Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm finding you. So I deleted him as a follower, but what am I doing wrong? Why isn't he talking to me first and showing up right? Also, I've emailed you a bunch of times since June. Well, if you emailed me in June and you have not heard from me, first of all, I've never received an email from an ABCDEFGH. So I'm just saying that. But if you emailed me in June and have not heard from me, then something has happened because I am into the month of July. Now, I'm in the beginning of July. So I would suggest resending. And I would tell you, well, I'll just check my spam folder for you. But no, I just checked my spam folder. So, because some emails were going to my spam folder. I like I said, if you could give me an actual email, I could check for you. But I'm done with June. So, I don't know what else to tell you. Try again? Maybe? Or like I said, give me the actual email so I can do my own research. But all of June is done. And I just checked my email folder today. So, anyway. So, first of all, the no contact that you're having right now, we have to not focus on that, as hard as that is. Stop telling yourself that you're doing things wrong. Okay? Stop telling yourself that. You're adding resistance to your situation by consistently doubting that you're doing things right. As far as why isn't he talking to me first? I have a feeling that your mind is going in the negative direction a little more often than it is in the direction we need it to stay in. No matter what is going on in your reality right now, it does not mean that you're not going to have your engagement, your marriage in December. None of that does. Okay? The law of assumption's always working. Now, you deleted him as a follower. Personally, I don't think that's a big deal. It's not going to stop you two from ever reconnecting. You have to get your focus on the two of you being together. Everything's okay. Everything's all right. The wedding is still on. He loves the fact that he's my fiance. He loves the fact that we're getting married. Or go to the past tense. We had such a beautiful wedding in December. Everything worked out. We are perfect together. We are in a loving, committed, fulfilling, loving relationship. That's where your mind needs to be focused. Honestly. Okay? Try to keep your mind away from thinking you're doing anything wrong and that he's deliberately not contacting you. I know it's hard when you're experiencing shit like this in the 3D. I know it's hard. I know it's painful. I know it is. Trust me. It's very difficult to see out of it sometimes. I understand. But the more you bring your focus to over here, meaning the two of you being together, the more things will start changing. Keep your focus on the two of you being together. It'll work. Please stop telling yourself you're doing something wrong. If you think you've been doing everything right, I'm going to tell you the same thing I tell anybody else who gives me that for an answer is take 24 hours, honey. Take 24 hours, and every time he comes into your mind, where does your thought go? Write it down. Where does that thought go? If it goes negative, write it down. No matter what, good or bad, write it down. You can write down whatever. It's not like I'm going to see it, right? Write it down, And let's see where the majority of your thinking is, because it's our dominant thoughts that create. Like our beliefs about our thoughts, the dominant thoughts. And if it's mostly in the negative, then we know what we need to fix. Redirect to the having, okay? It'll work out. Nothing is a hopeless scenario. There are no hopeless cases. There are no circumstances that are going to, I wanted to think prior, so this is back up. Gotcha. Re-email me. Email me today. Let me know in the email that that was you on YouTube, ABCD, blah, 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 blah. And I will look for it. I'll go out of order and I'll look for you. Okay? I'm trying to think. Yeah. So, write it down for 24 hours. Let's see where your mind's going. And listen, I'm telling you, there are no hopeless cases. You'll be fine. Bring your focus to being together. In your experience, how long do the bridge of events last? That is an answer that absolutely no coach can answer. And I am sorry for that. I wish I had the magic answer, but everyone's situations are different. Everyone's life is different. We have our own experiences, and we're all on different places in our journey. So I cannot honestly answer that question. Sorry. Have you done a scripting video or Chichi Lele? I feel like I could use a refresher. I do have a scripting video out there. I don't remember when I put it up though. Not too far back. I feel like it went up this summer, if not in May. Who cares what we do? It's our reality. Don't let the 3D control you or determine your worth. Right. The 3D is the past. Right. The future can change. Right. Stay persistent and consistent. Live in your mind. That's right. I fall asleep every time I visualize or revise my day. Oh my God, me too. I know. But I'm working at it, Brian. I'm working at it. But I do too. Thank you for your content. 60 plus nights of tracks, and I kid you not, everything has changed. My SP is back hotter than hell and here to stay and saying to me all the time that I'm affirming. Yes, Rocky Mountains. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's awesome. I am so happy for you. Hell yeah. Awesome. What if I get sad while affirming because it reminds me of our happy times together? Oh, God, do I understand that. That is the worst, isn't it? It's like a fucking punch right in the gut. I know that. Try to tell yourself in those moments, right? I know that's a punch in the gut. I've been there, darling. I have fucking been there. Tell yourself in those moments where you're starting to feel sad, right? When you are let me say it like this. Anybody who's been with an SP and you're in either a no contact, a breakup, whatever, and you're trying to get things, even if you're in just a break, not an official breakup, but just we're having a little time away. We're not officially breaking up. We're not going to other people, but we're having a little time away. Even those, right? They're painful. When you're having those hurtful, sad moments, it is because our state of mind is in the place of lack. We are thinking that we've lost our love, that our love has been removed from us, and it hasn't. Our SPs are here. Even right now, in no contact, your SP is still here. Hence the inner conversations I suggest. Create Your Future, Katie. Tons of videos on their channel regarding inner conversations. And they're good. I'm suggesting them. They're good. Our SPs are here with us at all times. Talk to that person. I know it can be hurtful, but think of it like this. You have not lost their love. You have not. Nothing that is happening right now is evidence that you two will not be back like this again. It's just not. It's a circumstance. It's a bridge of incidents to your perfect ending. The perfect relationship, marriage, whatever it is you're trying to manifest. It does not mean that they will never be yours or that they're not yours anymore. It does not mean that. They're here. Have the inner conversations with them. I know you love me. You love me. I know you do. You're still in love with me. You're always going to love me. You love me unconditionally because I love you unconditionally. Continue working on self-concept. Keep your focus on the two of you being back together, and you will be. It will work. But I understand that pain. That pain is because you're fearing that you've lost the love and that you're not going to have it back, and that's just a fucking lie. It's the 3D lying to you, okay? It'll be all right. Everything will be all right. You two will be back together. Keep your focus in the right place. Rocky Mountains, thank you. Because of you and your content, I now have him reading out of the palm of my hand. First of all, you did not have to give me that just to tell me that, okay, girl? All right, you didn't. But second of all, I am so happy for you. I am. If nothing else, you just encouraged everybody else on this damn chat and who else will, rewatch this again tomorrow. This shit works. If you're persistent and consistent, you will get your desire no matter what your scenario is. Okay? No matter what. So I'm so fucking happy for you. All right? I'm very happy for you. And you have just encouraged this entire live stream. You're proof that this works. And thank you again. You did not have to give me that. Okay? It's not me. It's you. It's you who is manifesting. I'm just your entertainment. Are there plans for a Facebook group for us all to contact? I'll just keep it honest. Probably not. I'm not a fan of Facebook. I don't see that changing. Sorry. I don't like Facebook. I just don't. Okay? I have one. Not for manifesting with Kimberly. I have one, and I rarely utilize it. I just don't like it. I get a yuck feeling. I get a tense yuck whenever I think of Facebook. I don't see that going away, and I'm way too lazy to work on that. Just saying. I'm busy manifesting too much other shit. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like Facebook. I don't see me going there. I don't. Not in any near future, that's for sure. I mean, if my mind changes maybe 1,000 years from now, maybe. But I just don't think before 1,000 years my mind will change. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Michelle O'Rourke. Hey, Kimberly. Sis, I really need your advice. I haven't gotten the vaccine yet because I am pregnant with my daughter, Rose. Should I wait till after Rose is born in January? Kimberly says. Okay, I'm going to keep it real with you, Michelle. I'm not a doctor. I do not give out medical advice. It's just not for me. Okay? It's not for me to do. Okay? I would love to give you the answer to that question. I just cannot. What I know you can do, speak to your own OBGYN, right? Whoever is taking care of you in your pregnancy, you could ask them. And you could also, ask the universe for guidance, meaning that the answer to your question comes here from somewhere. You could affirm for that. But my strongest suggestion is ask your doctor. Ask your doctor. That's a big question. I can't be giving out medical advice. And that fucking COVID, I can't stand COVID, nothing. Ask your doctor. They will have the best answer. I'm sorry I couldn't give you a direct answer like I am. I'm just sorry. Just no medical advice. I can't. Could you explain a bit more on how to monitor our thoughts for 24 hours? I don't want you to think of it like a part-time job, you're babysitting your thoughts. It's not like that. But it's kind of like if you're dieting, right? You're watching your food, you're babysitting the food intake, right? Kind of think of it like that. You're just being hyper aware for a nice 24-hour period about your manifestation. So when you think of your specific person, when you think of them, you know, oh, I need to write that down. What was I just thinking? I need to write, that's all. You're just being very hyper aware for a minimum of 24 hours of what you're thinking about. Because a lot of time there are fleeting thoughts that are not necessarily fleeting. And they're coming up a lot more often than we think. And they're taking us in a long spiral. It doesn't have to be a spiral of emotions, but it's taking us in a spiral of other places it shouldn't be. So the dominant amount of our time is spent thinking shit thoughts. That's what I mean by it. So you're just being hyper aware. Just think of it as dieting. You're watching your food intake for 24 hours. Now you're watching your manifestation thoughts for 24 hours. It's no different. Hope that makes sense. Rocky Mountains, I know you meant eating out of the palm of your hand. I know. I got it. Princess Manifester. Kim, I'm sick over this. I'm scared. My SP is with his best friends right now. I'm scared they're hooking up right now. I'm so sick over this. He's giving short answers and not on his phone. Should I bring it up? No. Stop fucking panicking right now. Stop it. Stop. Focusing on what we do not want is going to do what, Princess Manifester? Keeping our predominant focus on not having what we want. Is that any good for us? Is that any good? No, it's not. It's not. I would start affirming, or I would change my mindset, refocus. My SP always acts respectful when he's with his friends. He is loyal and faithful to me. He or she is loyal and faithful to me. I never have anything to worry about. They're always loyal and faithful and respectful when they are away from me. It's safe and secure for me to trust that my specific person treats me like a goddess. Keep your mindset there. Stop panicking. He's giving you short answers. Listen, we get the control of what we give like meanings to. We have that control. So let's give the meaning of his short responses as, he's with his friends. He's just having fun. Nothing more than that. And he's still responding to you. Yes? I'm going to keep it real. If my SP knew I was out with my friends and he continued to blow up my phone, I would know instantly that he's panicking and he's assuming I'm doing something I shouldn't be. And I don't understand why, because I'm innocently just having some fun over here. I'd be irritated, and I know my ass wouldn't even respond. I'd be like, no, you get one out of me. One answer, and then, dude, I'm out with my friends. Chill out. See what I'm saying? Think of it from that perspective for a moment. He's just with his friends. He's still responding because he loves me. He's busy having fun with his friends, which is totally normal and acceptable to have friends in relationships. Yes, yes, it is. Healthy relationships. We're allowed to have friends outside of the relationship. For occasional get-togethers. Doesn't mean they got to party with their friends every goddamn day. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's normal to still maintain friendships when you're in relationships. That's a healthy relationship. And he's still responding. He's giving you short answers because he's busy. And that's what you're going to say to yourself. He's just busy. He's having fun with his friends. He's loyal and faithful and respectful to me, so I have nothing to worry about ever. Period. That's where your focus should be. Don't give it a negative meaning. Don't look at short answers as negative. You are in the power right now to give it that meaning. So let's give it the good meaning. Like, man, he's just friends. He's just with his friends. It's no different than texting somebody while they're eating fucking dinner. They're fucking eating. They're busy. He's still responding to you. That's good. That's a good thing. I'm trying to make you laugh. I am. I'm being a smart ass because I'm trying to make you laugh a little. Chill out. There's nothing wrong. Okay? Nothing wrong. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Because he's loyal and faithful and always respectful to you, even when he's not with you. Okay? No panicking. Okay. Kim, this might be a dumb question. There are no dumb questions. But I've always wondered, are there really no limits to manifesting? That is my belief. Like, could we manifest someone who's dead to be alive again? I believe we're limitless. I feel like there's a limit. There will only be a limit if you believe there's a limit. I believe we're limitless beings. And that's the God's honest answer. I believe we are limitless. I believe everything is possible. Even in one of Neville's books, don't ask me which one because I'm terrible about remembering things like that. But there is an example of someone manifesting someone back from the dead. It was a brief experience. It was a brief experience, but it happened. I don't remember which fucking book it was. I'm sorry. I believe it was a son manifesting the mother. Oh, God, I could be wrong about that. Or vice versa. Maybe it was a parent and a child. I'm not sure, but I know I read it. I just don't remember which book. But anything's possible. But if we believe there's a limit, then there's going to be a limit. See what I'm saying? If we believe that that's not fucking possible, thinking you can fly. If you don't think that's possible, then it's never going to be possible. If you think it's possible, then anything's possible. See where I'm going with that? It's all in what we believe. And it doesn't make you a bad manifester for thinking there are limits on things. Mother and son. Thank you, Rocky Mountains. Yeah, there are no... I think everyone has a limiting belief here and there. I just do. I think everybody's got a little something. We all have our own thoughts, especially if we were raised under a certain religion. There might be some lingering limiting thoughts there. It doesn't make us bad manifestors because some limiting belief still. So if you think there's limits on that, that's still okay. It's okay. If that's what you think, that's what you think. We are allowed to be individuals and have individual beliefs. That's all I'm saying. If you're asking my personal, yeah, I think we're limitless. I think anything's possible. I do. I think anything's possible. And I love thinking that. I love thinking that. I love that. But that's me. I know you made a vid on this already, but how to deal with the underlying sadness in general, even while affirming no matter what. The underlying sadness sucks. It sucks while you're in the middle of it. I do know that. My opinion is to try in those moments to remember what you are experiencing in the 3D does not mean you're not going to get your manifestation. It doesn't mean that. When we have an underlying sadness that is not a diagnosed depression or anything like that, right? That we would seek extra help with, which is totally doable. I know people who have healed themselves from clinical depression with affirming. Dr. Joe Dispenza is where I would go check that out. But when it's not, and it's coming from the place of believing we have the loss of something and that we're not going to get it back. It's a lack state. And sometimes it's hard to pull ourselves out of that. Sometimes it is, right? And then we females on the same side get to have hormonal experiences every month that don't help, honestly. That's why I affirm that my hormones are always in balance. But regardless, try in those moments to think of the things that you've already manifested. Try to remind yourself that the law of assumption absolutely works. It's always working. It's working for you too. And that there's nothing in this 3D, nothing that can honestly tell you that you can't have what you want. Everything out here is just an illusion. Feels solid, it feels real, but it's just an illusion. We are the controller of it up here. And know that that feeling you have, that underlying sadness, it does go away. It's not going to be your permanent state. It's not. It's temporary. But nothing can stop your manifestation. It's always coming to you no matter how you're feeling. That's what I would say to you. Fuck those hormones is damn right, bad kitty. I love your content so much. Thank you. You helped me manifest my SP, and we've been together for 6 months, and it's been so good. He sent me a love letter the other day. Love that, Shaheen. Thank you for sharing that with us all. Look at that shit, man. I love it. But don't you thank me, okay? I'm just your entertainment. It is you who is the master manifester that manifested all those lovely things for yourself. But I love that you've got your desire. That's amazing and encouraging to everybody else who's manifesting. That's amazing. I'm so fucking happy for you. This is random, but I've been working on self-concept and my ex from 7 years ago. Wait, what? This is random, but I've been working on self-concept, and my ex from 7 years ago viewed my LinkedIn. Hello, bird before land. Hello. That's awesome. Which I'm not going to lie. Every time I start putting like heavy focus affirmations on my specific person, I got this one ex who shows up every time. Every time. I mean, I'm of the mindset now that I get happy. I mean, not because I give a shit that they showed up. No. But I get happy. I'm like, birds before land, bitch. He's obviously the easiest path of least resistance. And no, he doesn't know I have a YouTube. Thank God. Thank God. Just saying. But every time like clockwork, that's the one that shows up. I probably have an assumption now that he's going to show up. Yeah. But that's awesome, Blue Sky. And not very random. Let me just say that, though. Oh, Ash already wrote that. Not random at all. One moment, I'm just checking my phone. What would you say about an ex being manifested for 10 years and still not manifested? Well, like I said, I shared the example that I know someone who had taken 9 years. However, I do know that within those 9 years, their focus, their mindset was not where it should have been. So I don't want to say that there's a certain time frame that we must just assume that you're doing something wrong. I won't do that because everyone's on their own journey. I definitely wouldn't tell you that you're a hopeless case or that scenario is a hopeless case because I don't believe that at all. I would probably want to speak to someone and go over what you've been doing. What's your manifestation game? What have you been doing? Where's your mind been at? And maybe we can find something in there, like I did with the 9-year person. So maybe reach out to someone for some help. Kim, my kids will be here any minute now. I hope to see you soon. Yes, Aaron, I told you what to do. Thank you. Dylan James is coming out with new tapes this week. Woo! Awesome. Where should your mindset be when you're manifesting someone? On the having of that someone. Taking you with me on a walk with my pup. Love it. Rocky Mountains. Yes, you are entertaining. However, it truly is your content that led me to the nighttime self-concept tracks. Aww. And by 14 days, my life started shifting, Kim. It truly is all about self-concept. 13 years here. Love it, Rocky Mountains. Man, you know you're encouraging everybody else. Are we reading? Are we listening to Rocky Mountains tonight? Are we? We should be. How can we break out of cycles, for example? Every time I'm close to manifestation, Every time I'm close to manifestation, goes icky. How can we truly believe we can get our desires when faced with such past? Okay. Well, first of all, hear me out. Relentlessly reminding yourself or telling yourself that you're in this cycle that you need to break out of is not good for you. It isn't. We don't want to do that. We never want to put that on us because that's no different than affirming it. Okay? We're not in any cycle. We don't tell ourselves that. It sounds to me that because you've had that type of a thought process, you've created an assumption that you're going through this. So every time you're about to manifest or every time you're trying to manifest, you'll get almost there and then boom, something won't happen, right? So we got to get out of that. No, all of my shit manifests. Manifesting is so easy for me. I always get what I want. Everything always works out for me. Everything always works out for me. I'm a master manifester. Everything I want to manifest quickly and easily and effortlessly. Whatever wording feels comfortable for you. But you need to add that to your daily thinking. No, manifesting is easy for me. I have no blocks. There is nothing stopping me from manifesting. I am on no damn cycle. Everything manifests quickly and easily. All obstacles are liquefied. This is so easy for me. You know, whatever your subject, like a specific person. Oh, manifesting love is super fucking easy for me. Super easy. It's the easiest area ever. Money is so easy for me. Whatever you're trying to manifest in, it's so easy for you. It's easy, effortless, quick. Keep reminding yourself of that. And every time your mind goes to thinking there's a cycle, go back. Go back. Back to thinking, I'm not on no cycle. I'm always getting what I want. I'm a master manifester. Everything always works out for me. I am always consciously creating, and I'm unstoppable. Nothing can stop my manifestations. Nothing can. The more you keep redirecting yourself there, the less issues you're going to have. But we're not going to tell ourselves that you're on no cycles no more. Drop that vocabulary. Or the only cycle you're on is being a damn master manifester. Okay? And on that note, my friends, I must leave. Okay? I need to go. All right? This was I can't even believe, my damn thumbnail said short. This was not short. But once I get talking, I don't feel like stopping, you know what I'm saying? So, I will still see you Wednesday night, okay? This live stream does not mean I won't be here on Wednesday. I'll still see you Wednesday. Everything's fine, okay? I do like my new saying, you know, get your thoughts right, get your mind right, and get your shit. I like that. That's my new one. Anyway. Get your mind right, get your thoughts right, and get your shit. And I'll see you on Wednesday so I can yell at you some more, okay? I love you all. I'll see you all back probably on this old-ass phone, so it's shitty quality, as per usual, okay? Unless, of course, I figure out what the hell's going on with my iPhone 12 Pro. We'll see. Okay? Love you all. I'll see you on Wednesday.